Hi, what sports do I like and why? Well, to be honest, I grew up with football all around. I love football. I've got family who were watching also rugby, and I got into rugby for only Six Nations of World Cup. But for me, it's been football, like a religion, basically. And then I spent when I was between I was 14 to 17 in the night in US, and I really got into basketball. I loved basketball. Still love it. I still follow the NBA all the time. When it's the Olympics, I watch Olympic basketball. I try to watch basketball world championships when they happen. Um, yeah, so they're great. American football, because of my time in the States, I like NFL as well. Philadelphia Eagles. I mean, American football, basketball, Major League Soccer, it's all Philadelphia for me. I don't really follow baseball or hockey, to be honest. Winter Olympics, I'll probably watch some, but I don't even know how much the Winter Olympics I want to watch because it's held in a country really high for its abuse of human rights, and I don't want to give time for that country. Um, and yeah, he wants to annex illegally Taiwan and Hong Kong. So those countries would love to have their own democracy and would definitely be high on its human rights. So basically, that's what that goes for. Um, and I don't think any sporting event should be held in Russia or China until there's mass change and improvements when it comes to stuff like that. Something called democracy, freedom of speech. So yeah. Um, and all um, ethnic minorities get respected. Cleanse the racists. Cleanse the lands of the racists. For the people who suffer because of them in those countries. Yeah. What's I saying? So yeah. And cricket, I follow it. I watch it if it's 2020. Or if it's test match, I'll only see the highlights. One day, probably more the highlights. I don't really. Yeah, I prefer to play it, to be honest. Like golf. I can't watch. I can play it, but I can't watch it. Especially if it's pitch and putt. But yeah, tennis. Yeah, if it's a big game, like an end of a Grand Slam, or if it's just a game and there's nothing else on, then yeah, sure. And actually, to be honest, Wimbledon, I watched quite a bit of Wimbledon, but all the other Grand Slams aren't as fast. So yeah, that's me in the sport. What sports I like, and why. And as I said in the earlier video about Bayern Munich, reasons why. There. So again, thanks for everyone for watching. I might do more later, but until then, have a good evening, and catch up on some more YouTubes in a bit. Thanks, bye.